It started on a quiet Saturday morning, sunlight filling the kitchen. I was laughing on the phone with my old college friend Mark, who had always been close to me. My husband Daniel walked in, poured coffee, and raised an eyebrow at the way I was smiling. I teased him, saying, "Don't tell me you are jealous of Mark." Daniel chuckled at first, but his smile faded just slightly. I thought it was funny, light-hearted banter, nothing serious. I never imagined my words could cut deeper than I intended. Later that afternoon we all met at a cafe, Mark, Daniel, and me. Mark was telling jokes, making me laugh loudly, while Daniel sat quietly. I nudged Daniel, saying, "Look at you, acting jealous again." This time he didn't laugh, he simply gave a half smile and stared out the window. I brushed it off, thinking he was just being moody. That evening as we walked home, Daniel was silent. When I asked what was wrong, he finally said, "Do you even hear yourself?" I frowned, confused. He said, "Every time you joke about me being jealous, it feels like you are dismissing my place in your life." His words hit me harder than I expected. I tried to explain that it was harmless fun, but he shook his head. Then he said something that stunned me, "Maybe I should just walk away if you think I am not enough." I froze, unable to believe what I had just heard. The man who had stood by me through years of ups and downs was now questioning his place with me. I reached for his arm, but he pulled away slowly. The streetlight above us flickered, as if echoing the fragility of that moment. I whispered, "You really think I would choose anyone else over you?" He said, "I don't know, sometimes it feels like you don't take me seriously." Tears welled in my eyes as the weight of my careless jokes sank in. We stood in silence, the city sounds blurring around us. I finally admitted, "I never thought how my teasing might wound you." Daniel sighed and said, "It makes me feel like a fool standing beside you while you laugh at me." I realized then it wasn't jealousy at all, it was about respect. I had made him question his worth in my life without even realizing. I promised him right there I would never make light of his feelings again. We walked home slowly, not holding hands, but not apart either. Inside the house he sat down quietly while I brought him water. I sat across from him and told him everything I admired about him. How he supported me through tough times, how he sacrificed for our dreams, how he was my anchor. His eyes softened, but he still seemed hurt. I leaned closer, saying, "I need you to know you are not replaceable. Mark is my friend, but you are my partner, my heart, my forever." Daniel finally let out a long breath, as if releasing a weight. He said, "Then show me, don't just tell me." Over the next weeks, I changed the way I spoke, the way I treated his feelings. I stopped the jokes, I stopped brushing off his silence. Instead, I listened, I gave him space to be vulnerable. Slowly I saw the shift in him, he smiled more, laughed more, held my hand again. One evening he whispered, "Thank you for seeing me." I answered, "Thank you for not walking away." The fear of losing him made me see how precious he truly was. Our marriage grew stronger, not because it was perfect, but because we chose to protect it. Mark remained a friend, but Daniel became the center of my world in a way I had forgotten to show. Months later, when someone teased us about jealousy, Daniel only smiled and said, "We don't play with that anymore." I squeezed his hand, proud of the lesson we had learned together. Looking back, I realize words matter, even when said in jest. Love deserves gentleness, respect, and care, not careless humor. And I will never forget the night my husband nearly walked away because I forgot how much he mattered. That night changed everything for us forever.